Hello and welcome to the Lauren Blackwell channel. Are you guys following this drama between some nail techs, licensed nail techs, and O.P.I? So there's a lot going on in that world, in the nail world, okay? And I follow every community that there is. So I came across this whole thing that started when O.P.I released GELement. GELement is a gel essentials kit. Part of the description that I got for this at-home gel manicure kit kind of hints at what consumers have been wanting for a long time, which is being able to do their nails in the most pain-free way possible. And by pain-free, I mean pain-free in terms of how much it costs and the time and the experience, because a lot of people do not get a good experience when they go to get their nails done. So in part of the marketing, O.P.I said, meet your at-home gel manicure command center. The GELement Essentials Kit isn't playing around. It's the full setup that transforms your kitchen table into a salon-worthy station. No appointment necessary. And it goes on to say a whole lot of other things, but I just wanted to read that part because it really does speak to what the average consumer has been wanting, which is just an easier way for them to get their nails done. Apparently, this isn't sitting well with a lot of licensed nail techs because it truly cuts them out of the process. So I have a video of a nail tech that is complaining about this kit that was released by O.P.I, and I'm going to post it here.
So I never thought that we would see the day as licensed nail techs where O.P.I decided to finally sell out. They're now making at-home DIY gel kits for the average consumer. Pretty much saying you to the licensed professionals over the last 30 years who have made them filthy rich. I'm beyond disappointed. I'm so sick of brands basically telling us to go ourselves when we made them what they are as professionals. Why are we doing this anymore? Why are we bothering even having licensing and having regulation if these brands are just not gonna follow suit and just give a middle finger to the rest of us?
So that was a clip, okay, of what she was saying, and it kind of hinges on what a lot of other nail techs are saying as well, which is that by releasing this at-home gel kit, what O.P.I has done is it has cut a lot of licensed nail techs out of the process of getting their customers to come into their nail salon. It used to be that in order to get these gel kits from O.P.I, you had to submit your proof of being a licensed tech to O.P.I before you can purchase their gel kits, and it used to be given to them when they're in school, you know, getting their licenses. So it was a big deal, and there was quite the hurdle that you had to overcome in order to get these kits. Because of that, the techs would price in all of these costs into the price that they will charge the average consumer that comes into their salon to get their nails done. That, in addition to all of the increasing costs of everything really these days, and the time and effort and expertise, it has led to a lot of nail techs charging a lot of money for customers to get their nails done. Some of the prices are bordering on ridiculous because it is in the $300 and $400 range for the average person. I'm not talking about a celebrity who's trying to get their nails done for I don't know, for their work, but I'm talking about the average person having to pay $200 to $500 to get a nice set of nails. And In addition to that, the attitude that a lot of people get from nail techs have been wildly out of place. A lot of nail techs, let's be honest, we've seen all of those videos, they have not been the nicest to their customers. They speak rudely. They tell customers, if my prices are too high, just stop showing up. You don't need to be in my salon, go elsewhere. You don't deserve to get your nails done, or you don't deserve to get elaborate nails done if you cannot afford it. They say things like, getting your nails done is a luxury, and if you cannot afford the luxury, then don't get your nails done. The thought that their customers are going to find a workaround that no longer includes them, the licensed techs, did not even cross their minds at all. So there's been quite a bit of beef between nail techs and customers that have been complaining for a long time about their experiences at nail salons. So much so that a lot of customers, the average consumer, started to go to stores to purchase at-home nail kits from different brands that aren't even O.P.I. So this has been going on for a long time, long before O.P.I released their at-home gel kit. So of course, O.P.I noticed this, and they realized that instead of selling their products to only licensed nail techs, at least this particular type of gel kit, they can just sell directly to consumers. That cuts down on dealing with the middlemen, which are the licensed nail techs, and goes directly from production to the consumer. The consumers obviously are going to like this because it'll be less expensive and they can do it in their own time. They no longer have to make an appointment. They no longer have to deal with all of the negativity that comes with dealing with nail techs and booking appointments and having to tip afterwards after paying a hefty sum of money. So it's a win, definitely, for O.P.I and other brands that make these gel kits, and it's definitely a win for customers that like to do their nails in a less painful way. Obviously, not everybody knows how to do their own nails, so there's going to be a learning curve for some people, but a lot of people will still rather do their nails themselves, even if it does not look as elaborate, than to have to deal with nail techs that do not appreciate their customers. This is no different from hairstylists and the issues that they're having with their customers, where a lot of people are now learning how to do their own hair at home because it's just not a positive experience. If you're paying for something and you're being charged a lot of money, especially for a luxury item, and then when you finally go to get the service, you have to deal with so much negativity from getting there and the experience of not being in a luxurious environment. Sometimes, no matter how pretty an environment is, like a nail salon is, the attitude of the workers there can make the place feel ghetto, because nothing is more ghetto than a ghetto attitude where someone is being rude to you and being disrespectful, condescending, sometimes even being the R word towards their customers. And it's just, nobody has to deal with that. So the customers are clearly happy, but at the end of the day, O.P.I is going to keep their customers in focus. They are going to do what is going to be best for their customers, the end user, not the licensed nail techs. The licensed nail techs may be the ones that used to purchase the items exclusively from O.P.I, but they're not the end users. The end users are the customers that actually wear these products, and they'll be more than happy to buy directly from O.P.I. The positive thing about this is that it does not have to be bad for the licensed techs. It doesn't have to be. It can be a win for everyone. So it can be a win for O.P.I because they can reach their end users directly. It can be a win for customers that can do their nails at home without having to set an appointment and go elsewhere to get their nails done, and they can do it at a much affordable rate. And it can be a win for these licensed nail techs if they're able to improve on their customer service, because let's be honest, the customer service has not really been where it used to be, and it seems to be getting progressively worse year after year while the prices continue to skyrocket. So if they're able to have positive customer service to attract their customers and retain them, in addition to their skills, because they are very skilled, a lot of these nail techs have insane skills that the average person simply does not have. When you really want to do the super elaborate and polished look, they're very good at that. So that skill is, it has not been taken away from them yet. So if they're able to simply improve on their customer service and stop dismissing their customers and telling their customers, oh, if you don't like this, go away. If you don't like this, don't buy it. If you don't like this, don't come up over here. If they just stop doing that and just be more professional, they will retain their customers, and the customers will be happy to pay the prices if they're getting the luxury service that they advertise. So instead of complaining about competition, because that's what this is at the end of the day, because companies have the right to compete, and at the end of the day, crying and complaining on social media is not going to change that. Competition exists, it will continue to exist, and it's going to get more difficult. So they just need to improve on their services, and they will be able to retain their customers. And that's just it. That's all I have on this O.P.I GELement Gel Essentials Kit and the nail techs that are complaining about its release. Thank you guys for watching. See you in my next one. Bye guys.